And good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Music for Gaming. All the gaming of those other streams, but none of the music. I hope you're having a fabulous day today. It is a beautiful day. It is January 2nd. It is 2021. It is a new year, new opportunities for everybody to be awesome and amazing. Last year had also opportunities to be awesome and amazing, despite challenges that we all faced. So, it's great that we can all be back here together in this new year. Couple of announcements before I get into the rest of the stream, because that's really where the fun is, all the building, not all of my rambling here. So, first of all, and it is the very first, because it's the first one. Hey, it's the first announcement of the new year. Woohoo! Anyway, this is really stupid. This is the last chance to get the Music Free Gaming holiday merch. So if you wanted to get in on the holiday merch bundle, now is your last time. Merch is going to continue going through the rest of the year, but if you want the holiday merch bundle, go to merch.streamelements.com/musicfreegaming. It's merch.streamelements.com/musicfreegaming. And you can get all the merch there. I just dropped a link into the chat that goes to the holiday merch. So it's only available for a couple more days, so get on that now. If you order now, you'll definitely get it before Christmas 2021. So there we go. All right, let's get back into the gameplay, because that is where things are fun and exciting. All right, so we whoosh there, and I'm sitting back here at my hub. So let's get back to the winter wonderland that is this lovely area. And I did spend a little bit of time off stream getting villagers into their permanent homes. So, they're all excited. You can tell. They're just like, huh, all right, whatever. Got a spare sitting here. I am going to drop 4 more villagers in here. I've got holes ready for them. I've turned off the villager spawner. The good old-fashioned way, I tore out the beds. So now those villagers are going to sit there and, talk longingly about having more villagers, but they won't. So that's just the way it is. And I think these guys are going to be my book people. These guys are not going to be anything for a while, because I haven't figured out what I want them to be yet. But I only need a handful of enchantments here. So, because I've got some back at the mall, but all the stuff I use all the time, mending, unbreaking, that stuff's over there. Here I'll add a few others, but the rest, I guess we'll see how it goes. In the meantime, and, I'm sure there are times that are mean, I hope they mend their ways. All right, in the meantime, it is almost time to sleep. It's hard to tell. Oh, look, I have black windows, so everything looks sort of dark and evening-like out through the windows. It is the nature of the beast. But they look so good. Once I get these villagers all trained, I am slapping them all with silence me tags. I really don't need the gossip. Honestly, villagers gossip horribly. They're bad at it. They don't even get the gossip right. And then it's just boring gossip. So I'm just going to shut them all up. That's how it goes. All right. Got the sleep. And now let's get to the let's get to the project. Of course, I did leave the door open. That was probably a mistake. That button. And I really need to get the rail over here. This walk gets to be annoying. So, c'est la vie, which is something Vikings would totally say if they were French. All right, so now for those of you who did watch the last stream on Tuesday, and yes, it was nice to take a little bit of time off. I do need to do a little bit more on this house just for decorative purposes. Might extend this porch out a little bit more. And I still need to move the portal, do some stuff inside, and do the interior decorations here. But all of that is going to happen some other time. I've had some thoughts. And it's scary. I get thinking, and that's just weird. So honestly, if you have the opportunity to think, you may want to, pass on that. That's just too strange. All right, so the idea here is I'm going to build another house. What do you know? That's exactly what the title says. Hey, more Viking houses. All right, so the plan is I'm going to build a house sort of right over here. Okay, let's hop up on this igloo for a minute. So I'm going to run it kind of from over where that little depression is. Honestly, get some comfort food and that depression will go away. That's not true. I don't mean to trivialize depression. It happens to the best of us. And while I hardly claim to be the best of us, it happens to me too. So, in any case, I'm going to build a house right across here. Now, the fun part of this is I am going to try to build this at an angle, which is its own special breed of weird. You saw the menu pop up. I'm tabbing over to a page I've got open that's got some tips for angled buildings in Minecraft. So just wanted to get that up where I could actually see it. Sometimes these things are helpful. Always? No. But sometimes. There's a definite sometimes to Minecraft. And, dude, give me my page back. All right. All right, so let's see. I think I want to go this way. So this house is going to be made of wood. And, it would be nicer if I had a little bit more dirt. Okay, so, well, I don't have dirt there. That's annoying. So, let's head back to Santa's workshop. If anybody has the dirt on anybody, it would be all of these gossiping villagers. Here where he knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. I don't know. Something along those lines. Suppose I could have just left the door open. Alright. Fly like an eagle to the sea. Alright, so I'm going to start this house over here. As I said, this one's going to have wooden walls. And I think what I want to do is take it kind of this way. So see if this is about what I want here. Okay, just to get it in, and it's going to be another longhouse. Whoa, that was cool. And I think that is probably about the right angle, actually. As I'm looking at this a bit, I think I want to bring it this way a touch. So let's add some dirt. Just just a little bit of the dirty dirt. It's dirty. It's dirt. Okay, I think... Well, I was saying it might be a little close to this igloo, but to be honest, this thing's going away. Well, let's be serious here. That thing's just... You know, I know if they're villagers, these are their homes. I had a villager die over here recently, so that's not ideal. In any case, so I'm going to go that way, and then I think what I want to do is bring some more dirt this way. Just to, you know, have a little bit of place to actually continue this house. Okay, so got a little bit of stuff going on that way. It's wonderful and amazing. Also, you know, there. Okay, so I think, let's see, how do I want to do this now? Trying to figure out where I want this to turn, and I think, actually, I might have to bring a little bit more dirt this way just for a minute. All right, and I think that'll work. Let's see, is that... No, I think the weird part is trying to get the angles on these corners right. Okay, because it's gonna be a little weird. And actually, maybe that way, and then 2, and then 1, and then 2, and then 1's gonna come over here somewhere. Oops! Hey, look, that's not dirt. Okay, really, really thick dirt. Okay, I have more. I do. And I can go get more because, hey, I have that. Okay. This is looking all right. I think I want to take it over this way a little bit more. And to do that, I do want more dirt. So, we'll be back there in a minute. Oh. One of these boxes, I was dumping seeds. Apparently, oh, that one. Oh, look, this one also has dirt. Sweet. It's always nice to know where the dirt is. Just saying. Okay, so we've got... Yeah, I think the one thing of dirt will be fine. All right, so let's head back here. Let's see. Hey, welcome in, Minecraft Muggle. Hope you're having a fabulous day today. It's beautiful, beautiful January. All right, so let's see if that... I think that's going to be... I think that's going to be enough. Though, as I'm looking at it, maybe I do want to shorten this wall this way a little bit. So let's doing angled houses is so weird. I'm doing okay. It is it's a good day. Got to spend a little time with my dad this week, which is good. So, and my daughter, who I haven't seen for a few months. It's the joy of It's the joy of having adult children, you know? You don't get to see them as often as you might like. Also, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think that's going to work out okay for the side of that. Sweet. All right, so I think what I want to do here is I'm going to take this way. Okay? And bring this wall over like that. I think that'll work. All right, so what I'm going to have to do is figure out that back wall. I love having flight. Mandolin is so awesome for turning that on. If and when I turn on my own server, I'm definitely giving myself the power of flight. Because, you know, everything else is awesome, but flying is great. I like being in survival, but I really like the ability to fly. Okay. Stairs. Or, you know, ladder. It's like stairs, but more vertical. Alright. And dude, thank you so much for that sub. that Amazon Prime sub. Muggle, you are awesome and amazing at the same time. I mean, seriously. Seriously, that is awesome and amazing. Of course, the same reminder you get everywhere else, Prime subs don't renew. So if you do want to renew it, you'll have to do that manually. But whether you do or not, you are awesome and amazing. Thank you so very much. All right, so now let's get over here, fill in this this hole. Okay, so we'll just get this in all here, all... I was gonna say all slobbery. You like small Minecraft streamers? I'm all for that too, honestly. There are a number that I follow that are fun, that are they interact a little more. You know, the small streamers in general. You know? All right, so unfortunately, lining things up at an angle is so weird. I've not tried to really build a house at an angle before, so this is going to be its own special breed of fun. All right, so here we go. Here we go. All right, well, this is just wrong right there. But, all right, so how do I want to do this? So normally this would come over that way. Definitely gonna have to play with that corner a little bit. That's just a, well, it could be all right. I guess it could be fine, totally, or it could just be really stupid. We'll go with it. Why not? Why? Prime subs, regular tier 1 subs will. I think Prime ones you have to renew, but regardless, whether they renew automatically or not, I definitely am appreciative. And certainly there are lots of streamers that are very deserving. So I'm glad you... Well, I'm okay, so I'm really glad that I chose to make a grass path there, I guess. Anyway, so I'm glad you... and grateful that you chose to use your Prime sub on me. Alright, so... Alright, so let's start getting this house built up. Now, as I've been doing research on Viking houses, there's something I never thought I would do. Vikings are not my main area of interest. It just seems like this would have been... This is a place to build a Viking-style village. Because I was doing research on Viking houses. You know, they tend to be low. They don't really have a lot in the way of windows because... they just made solid walls to keep the cold out. And they mostly had dirt and turf roofs. There were some of them that would come in with stone or something like that, or brick. That's why this one I chose to make with a stone roof. Also, I think I may do a little bit of stuff. Because you look at the pictures that they have of Viking houses. Obviously, they went back and took photos of all of them. You look at the pictures of those that they've found ruins of and stuff. They all have sort of this sort of X type thing at the top. So I may want to continue that X going that way, but I need to do a number of things on that house to get it, sort of get it, well, to finish it, really. Well, thank you. Now, I said there's some things I need to do. I need to extend the porch. And I think I want to bring a little bit of support down on the sides here a little bit. But to do that on this side, I built it a little bit close to the lake. So I may have to cut out part of this lake just to do that. But I think it'll work. I think it'll be fine. And then I have to move my nether portal. I just have to move it up. I can't move it anywhere else because it's linked into my blaze farm. But I'm definitely going to have to push that up a little bit as I figure this thing out. So, yep. Lots of internal decorating needs to happen. Okay, so anyway, back up here. Oh, I'm going to need so much dirt. And I just realized I really should have grabbed a shulker and filled it with... I have a shulker full of dirt. I have a whole box of dirt. I left it at the mall. One of these is... There it is. Ha-ha! Gotcha. Yeah, one of these days I will actually finish a build. You know, like finish putting in the floor. I might want to put a roof here above my rabbit farm. You know, all of those things that are totally not done. Anyway. So many fun things to do. All right, so. Now, the trick with these ones is, from what I could tell from the pictures I was looking at, you have the roofs, and they obviously come up at a point to keep the snow off. Is there anyone in this server? At the moment, no. I happen to be the only one here because I'm up early. This is a server. It's a server. It's for Mandolin's community. Give her a shout out. Hey!
Boom Sprite Gaming says hello, Pearl. Shout out to Mandolin.
Hey, Sprite, how's it going? Yeah, this is a server for the community from Mandolin. It's semi-private. You've got to be part of her community for a while. I just happen to be the only one on this morning. And also, Sprite, welcome in. Speaking of Mandolin's community, Boom Sprite Gaming is such an awesome person as well. All right, so let's now throw some dirt at this problem, because if you can't throw dirt, really, what's the point? All right, anyway, so as I was saying, these houses tend to have... yes. Well, you know, kids are like that, you know. They get demanding. They want you to pay attention to them. Okay. These ones are here just as a grass elevator. I need to get some grass on the roof here. Now I'm going to have to do a little bit of stuff along the edges. I think I actually want to bring the dirt down a block as well. So this roof will angle up. Again, you do an angled roof so the snow doesn't pile up and collapse your roof. Anyone who's lived in an area that gets a lot of snow knows you don't want to do a flat roof. Sure, they work great in New Mexico, or even old Mexico for that matter, where you don't get a lot of snow. It's a lot of sun. It's beautiful. But up here with the Vikings, that's a horrible Scandinavian accent. I don't know what he's doing, but it's not... yeah, lots of heating. Yeah, you just have to keep blowing hot air up to keep the snow melting, you know. These guys don't have that technology. Alright, but I think... I was thinking what I might want to do, as I said, is bring the roof out a little bit this way with some sticks around it to sort of keep the things up. Well, that's it. Hashtag Canadian knows all about snow. I'm with you. Not Canadian, but I live in the Rocky Mountains, and we do occasionally get snow. And occasionally it's even a lot of snow. All right. Also, it would be nice to figure out where the door is going, but you put in the door last. That's how houses work. I know all about construction. I saw it on TV once. All right, so actually, maybe what I'm going to do is let's do it this way. Let's extend this out. So there we go. I'm just going to extend this out 1 block. And I'll put the supports under there. I'm going to angle this roof, but it's not going to angle quite that much. Okay. New Year's was good. New Year's was good. I got to spend a little time with my dad and my daughter and her boyfriend, so that was interesting. Okay, so here's the thing. When you call your adult children and you ask, so what else is going on in your life? And they say, nothing. Okay, cool. Then you talk to them and said, oh yes, I've been dating this guy for 2 months. So apparently her boyfriend is nothing, and we're just going to go with that, right? That's how this works. But no, so that was fun. At least this guy, she's known for a while, so that helps. Last guy she dated, she didn't know super long, and it was, and they got married in a hurry, and then they got divorced in a hurry, so it's, so got that going. So hopefully this one will go a little better. Anyway, enough about my family drama. But yeah, but New Year's was good. All right, and I still need to get a grass elevator up there, so I suppose I actually have grass somewhere, but all right, now I think what I want to do is I do want to angle this roof, but it's not going to be as steep as this one. So I'm going to come in, I think I want to come in here. So this is going to involve a little bit of stuff under there. Probably what I should do is up this way so it's easier for me to see what needs to be removed. Okay, so I think what I'll do is I'll do this slap. This slap? Yes, every roof. Okay, I'm going to try this sentence again. Every roof should have a slope, and this slope will be a 2 to 1, I think. Rise over run. For those of you who are now having graphing flashbacks. Let the kids stay up to midnight. Awesome. Well. Oh, yes. You need water in the microwavable mac and cheese. That is absolutely a thing. Ooh, yeah. Well, we did that the other day. What were we cooking? I don't know, fries, tater tots, something along those lines, right? And yeah, they just they cooked a little faster than we were expecting. Yeah, so it turns out, okay, timer went off. Great, check these. These are seeming a little burnt. About 30 seconds after the timer went off, the smoke alarm went off. So, oh yeah. It's amazing how crazy cooking gets. Okay, I'm on the floor now. So much dirt. So once this dirt grows up this way, the plan is to cover it with grass. And And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit it with bone meal and get a bunch of tall grass and taller grass. Okay, I know they just call it grass and tall grass, but tall grass and taller grass seems to make more sense, right? Sure. Absolutely. Easy makes sense. Okay, and now at some point here, I will... All right. Oh, yeah. Right. 2 to 1. 2 to 1. We got this. It is a 2-for-1 sale. Where did I leave my shulker box? Yeah. It is one of those inevitable problems. You just forget where you leave your shulker box. It happens, you know. It happens to the best of us. And even me. Okay. Oh, you know what? Should we be? You know what would be really good in here too would be a little bit of light. Now, admittedly, Vikings live in what could be, I have supposed, the Dark Ages, but they don't also typically have zombies spawning in their homes. So, yeah, most of that's okay. Sadly, it doesn't show up under the snow, but I'll go with that. All right. Oh, this is going to be so weird building an angled house. I feel like I've screwed up something there. Probably. Okay. You know, I don't have any of the usual guides to say, oh yes, this is where things go. All right, so the next round. So it's going to be up here somewhere. Probably like that. You know, I suppose at some point I've needed a way to use dirt. Now I have it. Okay, so 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay, I'll get there. 1. I think that's right. Okay, let's double check. So in order to get this angle, it's 1 block, 2 blocks, 1 block, 2 blocks, 1 block, 2 blocks. Let's see. I looked it up. I have, you know, I was going to say epic research skills, but nah. I have Pinterest. It's like the same thing. Pinterest is like doing research, but I kind of feel like this side is off a little bit. Oh, it's just the way the corner goes is what it is. All right, cool. Cool beans, which are not great for burritos. Honestly, if you're going to make burritos, do that. Got all paranoid at flashbacks. Oh, with the burning fan. Oh, yeah. I remember that. I was going to say joy, but I'm not entirely sure joy is the way you would remember that. Okay, I think this is how I want this to go. With the fan that said, oh, you know, I'm going to catch fire. See, typically, if I have hardware that catches fire, I want it to stop doing stuff and then, you know, actually just not catch fire. I'm not a very demanding person most of the time, but that is one of those things I kind of want from the hardware in my house. Just don't catch fire. Can we agree that that's a thing that should happen? All right. Well, this is sort of coming together. I mean, look at this guy. That's definitely a house. Right? Sure it is. I have grass somewhere. I could actually put in the top of this and let this grow faster, but... Oh, yes. Okay. Hey, is everything on fire? Yeah, my mac and cheese. But yep, I can understand that. You get the get that feeling like, oh, what's burning? Why are we all about to die? It's like, well, you know, I tried to make mac and cheese, and you know what kills me too is those times where I think I know what I'm doing. I'm a grown man. I have at times made frozen pizza. Totally forgot to take the cardboard out one day. That was amusing. Okay, so somewhere here I have screwed up. And it's right here in the corner. Right here in the spotlight. Screwing up my roofing. Trying to get a view. Alright, well, fine. Honestly, this is actually looking pretty good. Once the grass gets on there, and then I'm going to hit it with the bone meal. This will be pretty good. I'll even grass past some of it, which will lead to gaps in the roof in a few places. Maybe not here along the edges and stuff, but I think that'll be good. That will be lovely. Okay. All right, that should be fine. Again, stock up on dirt since I'm here and sleeping. Oh, man. Okay, so now let's figure out where this roof goes. I do want 2 blocks distance, right? Except, again, that's just how this is supposed to go. So if that's 2, then probably like this, except not like that. 2 like that. Okay, then 1, 2. See? Hey, what do you know? It actually works. 2. Well, almost. Except that should probably be there. There we go. Hey, what do you know? It's a Christmas miracle. All right. Again, the corners are funky. There's just no getting around that. The corners are just all sorts of funky. It's time when he made a sandwich. Put the sandwich back into the bread loaf bag. Ah, yes. Okay. Now, that would be disconcerting. All right. I have lost my sandwich. It's here. Okay, never mind. I'll just not worry about it. All right. Hey, look, convenience. Bag-o sandwich. Cool. You know. All right, so that goes that way. Yeah, I think, again, my corners are a little weird. Like, right here, this is a little funky. I kind of feel like I need to do a little extra shaping over here. But maybe like that. No. That's not the delete button. He's nuts! It's nuts! Okay, cool. So, continue this. So, it goes there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. See? There's a pattern. All right, so that goes 2 that way. So now, at some point, looks like I'm going to now do 1 more row. Oops, not this one. Not that. No. No. Okay. The youngest is home for at least a week of remote learning. Dang. Well, hey, at least the oldest gets to go back. That I remember you were saying you were a little concerned about that, so that's a plus. One. All right, I'm gonna have to play with this here a little bit. Just a little though, because it's. As I'm sorry, I know I'm sort of back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Right, the special needs class, exactly. Okay, so that's gonna have to go that way. Because I want the roof to be 2 blocks wide, so. Okay, I think I've got this sorted now. Perhaps. All right. That looks surprisingly like a roof. And it looks surprisingly square, other than being at an angle. Awesome. I'm jamming with that. That is cool. All right. Sweet. All right, now the grass is up there. I can take this out. I want to bring a little bit. This is now landscaping grass, as opposed to roofing grass. It's an entirely different block, right? Right. You know, you call up Lowe's and say, "Hey, I need landscaping grass." They're going to send you an entirely different product from landscaping or from roofing grass and stuff. So, cool. I now have a completely enclosed box. I should probably figure out where the door is going to be. So that one is there. Now, probably a mistake. I probably should have put it in the side, but I'm good with that. So this one, I'm going to take that out. Okay. This one, I think I want to put the door on the side of this one. I heard somebody being agreeable. We can't have that now. Aha! Hi, what are you selling that is so awesome? Well, some of those heads are cool. Glowstone head is nice. Anything else interesting? Not really. Little gunpowder. So if I want to, blow people up, well, that's easy to do. Cool. All right. Well, if I had some of those things and actually wanted them, I might grab some heads. All right. So we got this house going, and I think I want to put the door. I think I want to put the door here. Okay. So that's going to be a little funky. Oh, do I have spruce doors? Okay, stop. Thank you. I do have spruce doors. Hey, what do you know? That's exciting. All right, so I'm going to take a spruce door. Let's see, do I want to put it there? I guess so. Yeah. I'm trying to decide actually if I want it there or if I want it to open in this way, but I think this is going to be best. Cool. So now I can come in here and take out some of this extraneous dirt. That was apparently not the extraneous type. Okay, so there's definitely some. Now what I'm going to do here, that's sort of a cool alcove. I feel like something fun is going to happen there. Probably nothing. That's where the furnace goes. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so we'll tear this. You know what? I'm going to just casually remove this snow that looks somewhat like a swastika. Sorry about that, folks. It wasn't intentional. It's how the snow melted. It was all there. Okay. You know, it was so bad. I was working. My wife crochets, and she has an Etsy store set up to sell her crocheted goods. And it's awesome. She was making this Afghan. It was a lovely Afghan. And it was a bunch of right angles. So each square was just sort of 1/4 of a square. So it was, the Afghans were squared and they were just sort of right angles in each square. And she was laying them out. She laid it out on the floor. How does this look? And I looked at it and said, love, did you mean to put a swastika in your blanket? And she looked at it, and she looked at me, and she looked back at it and says, where? And I went and I pointed out to her. She says, oh no. Because she'd already sewed the squares all together. So she went and unsewed it and rearranged the squares in something that was a little bit less Nazi. You know, that's not how things are supposed to go. All right, so yeah, this is going to be good. So what I need to do, I'll need to get some beams supporting this. And I think, I'll take that out. Nope, apparently I don't want to take that out. Okay, cool. All right, yeah, so I'll run some probably stripped logs running across here, and then there's a bunch of other internal stuff. But for now, I think this is going to be okay. All right. So, but overall, this is nice. I like it. Ultimately, I said, this is all going to grow up. I'll get it all grassed over, and then I'll come out here with the bone meal and get the tall grass and flowers and whatever else happens to spring upon this house like a bouncy rabbit. I don't know. My analogies are definitely not going well today. Okay, now I'm not entirely sure where all the villagers disappeared to. There's still one here. Is there? Maybe not. Okay, let's go in the back door here. Oh yeah, there he is. Cool. I should go through the portal. They might have walked into the portal. Unfortunately, it's safe in there, but it's safe in the Nether. Yes, I have an area that's walled off and spawn-proof, so they'll be fine. It's just really bizarre. Okay, these are adventurous Vikings. They like to meander out. I suppose what I could do is, once this is all done, I could truck a couple of villagers from my villager breeder over there just to have a couple of them in the village, you know. Probably 3 or 4. You want a spare in case one dies, and they can breed up again and make another one, you know. All right, so that's going that way. I want to put another house over here. This one I think is going to be a little smaller. Now, one of the cool things I was discovering as I was doing all of this Viking research is that they would usually not only have their long houses where they would have like whole family units and sometimes extended family or just other random community people all living together. Again, warmth. Also on the tundra, not a lot of building materials. This place being an exception because it's right here by a forest. Okay, and it's a nice forest. Hang on a sec. I want to come look at this. That is a very interesting landmass. All right, cool. Anyway, so they'd build a number of houses. They would all sort of huddle together because warmth is a thing that they like to have. But they'd also bring in their animals, and their animals would live in the long houses with them. Especially sheep, which I'm going to have to go find and bring some around this way. Because the sheep... Huh. So apparently the ice melted. Alright, so... let's just... maybe what I'll do here. This would be a little better. Put some there. And can I reach... I don't want to destroy the water. So I think what I can do is right there. There we go. That should stop all of this flowing water. And most of this flowing water. Okay, so apparently there's just a lot of water under there. Like water under a farm. Okay, you know, I said I'm not entirely sure what all's happening in here, but it's done now. Almost. Okay. Okay, yo, don't you hate it when your farm leaks? It just gets everywhere. Not unlike sand. Okay. Cool. Well, their potatoes are still there, so good for them. And again, all of these houses are floating. I don't quite get what mysticism they have going on here, but they are definitely there with the floating houses. I'm also going to have to come in here and tear out this dirt floor. This house was built higher. This is sort of a house that's more for, you can call them wealthier Vikings. Right? These are the ones that live right on the water. It's a really small water. And they will go pillage, I don't know, rabbits or something. So these guys are going to have a spruce floor. These guys will, I think, will not have a wood floor. I might come in with some straw and such and give them maybe coarse dirt and some straw and, you know, that type of thing on their floor. All right, so the next thing I want to do is have inventory space, which apparently is not going to be a thing today. I was going to move that bed, but I need some space. Look at me getting all jumpy. All right, so let's tear down this house because that seems like the thing to do. I'm also just going to move this bed. Slap it down in here somewhere. So one of the fun things that as I was studying Viking houses is they would have like box beds that they would set up for the elderly. So in this case, you know, slap some fences around it, or not fences, but signs. Everyone else would sleep mostly on shelves. You know, their benches would then double as beds later. You know, so it was cool. You know? All right. It's a lovely igloo, but it needs to not be here. It's in the way. In the way of what? I don't know. Stuff. Okay. All right. So let's get rid of the snow blocks. I mean, snow is a lovely, lovely thing. I'm sure I could find a great use for it here at some point. But shift. Hey, you know what happens when you hit the right keys? The stuff you want to happen. That's what happens. I know. It's strange and exciting. All right. All right. So go ahead. Take this stuff out. Take out this furnace. Oops. You know what would be really cool too? Maybe not hitting the switch tool before I'm ready. Okay. I don't have any furnaces there. Okay. Well, you know, that's, I'm sure, fine. Totally fine. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. And flying snow, again, not high on my list of things that I need today. I don't know about the rest of you. Do you need flying snow? But, yeah. Anyway. Alright, so we got that house there. Some of those I might leave. I'm not sure. I'm kind of just tearing out this whole village. I'm also remembering to hit the mute button before I cough. Sorry about that, y'all. All right, so let's come in. I want to put another house over here. I'm also going to just randomly fly with the elytra down a block and face plant into the wall. Highly recommended, by the way, face planting into the snow. I hear it's good for the skin. Whatever. Okay. Okay, so that house is going that way. Kind of feel like I want to angle off maybe in this direction. I'm going to bring another house this way. Maybe that's the one I should build first. Is this one over here by the lake? And the polar bear. Okay. It's a nice polar bear. Hi, polar bear. How are you? I don't have any fish to make you happy, so you're just going to have to starve and then hopefully not eat me. Please don't eat me. That would be bad. All right, so anyway, let's build another house right along here. Okay, I think this one's going to be a little bit... I'm going to continue doing the angled houses, right? So this one's going to go, right, this was at, what was about a 33-degree angle. This one is right on the cardinal. This one, I think I want to take a little bit less, maybe sort of that 12 to 15 degree. So let's come in here, and this one, yeah, I guess I'll go ahead with the planks here as well. And let's see now. Oh, night is falling quickly. All right. All right. Well, let's get a cornerstone. I was about to say tombstone. Tombstone and cornerstone, not nearly the same thing, right? One of them is a frozen pizza that is sometimes okay to eat. The other is what you guide your building off of. You don't want to get them confused. Because trying to guide your building off a pepperoni sausage frozen pizza, not really the what they encourage in architectural school. Just kind of saying. Not really the way to go with that. Okay. Moving on. Let's see what else is going. All right, so I'm looking at an angle here. So let's look at, we've got a couple of places I need to worry about here. So right here. So let's look at 4. Okay. Okay, so basically like that. Okay. I don't think I want to get too much closer to that lake right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jeez, I'm like back in band. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. Band nerds unite. Okay, so 2, 3, 4. I might put the door right there. You know, just for the sake of a path. I mean, the path is here, right? Let's might as well take advantage of it. All right, so 2, 3, 4. Oh, well, fine if I'm just going to not have the blocks I need. Sorry, flowers. 2, 3, 4. 4. I hear a spider. Well, that's not ideal. You know, spiders, they're cute and all, I suppose, if you're into 8-legged freaks, but I can't say that I am, so I'm just gonna continue this on. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4 goes that way. Boom! Hey, what do you know? It kind of works. Awesome. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, I found a really nice guide on Pinterest that was, hey, you want to put buildings at an angle? Here's how to do it. And so I've been using that today. It's been helpful. All right, I think what I might do here too, right? So I've got the path that's over there. Yeah, there must be well, I know there are caves. There's a cave underneath the cow pen here, which if I'm really clever, and I'm not sure that I am, but if I'm really clever, I cover this up, and then use pistons and sort of secret cow cave. I don't know what I'm going to do with it there, but, you know, why not? Secret cow cave. It seems like a thing that has to happen now. Hashtag secret cow cave. All right, so now from what I was seeing, most of the longhouses actually had the doors in the side of the building rather than on the end like that one. So I may do a couple of things. Like, for example, I may open this up, put the door in, but this is where the animal pen is. Okay, and I can always put in more path. Unsurprisingly, I have a shovel. I can do that. And then put a door in, you know, somewhere around here, probably on this side. Maybe up this way just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, and I need to go back. I've said I've been doing some research on what were the internals of Viking houses like. And I'm sort of, some of them were sort of there. Actually, they were all there. The Vikings all had stuff inside their homes. You know, at least beds. A loom tends to be common, apparently. So I'll throw some looms in here. Now, if there was a need and on this server, and there isn't, there is zero need for a sheep farm, you know, for wool and stuff. If there was a need, I would absolutely look at making some of these into a sheep farm. But there is zero need, and despite my apparent desire to build farms that already exist on the server, that's not going to be one of those things. Okay, how am I doing on dirt? Not great. Hey, let's go get that shulker box that I left over here. Yeah, this one. Box of dirt. Yeah, see, you got the Viking houses here. You got Santa's workshop in the background. You know, what more could you want out of a village, right? You know, a subway system, perhaps. Working sewer system would be good, too, you know. Turns out, there are good reasons to have working sewers. All right, so let's get this up here. And this is, I'm basically badly placing these dirt blocks, but this is going to be sort of the same type of house there. The vast majority of Viking homes were of the turf roof variety. Okay, so this is, I'm going to continue that. So this is the wealthy one. It's got the nether portal, right? That's the ticket, right? Okay, and these houses are just, I wanted, as I was looking at this, I wanted this village to be a little less square. I wanted it to be a little bit more haphazard. Okay, now I say I want it to be less square, and it's, technically these houses are still square. They're just off a little bit, right? I mean, they're just at funky angles. Right, I'll put another little house over here. This one I might turn into a bit of a barn, something along those lines. Lean-to, something like that. There's that house there. And I'm going to put another house right over here. This one actually I might do straight on the lines as well. Okay, should have got some chapstick. Feeling it in my lips. Okay, and just sort of, that's going to be the community. A lot of these communities were built up in circles. I'm going to put some walls around the outside, probably of the stone wall variety. Okay, with the idea that that's kind of matching what they did. So I'm going to take that off. Well, we'll see. Now this is working the same way that house over there did. Is it's going to be a not a super peaked roof. Okay, it is coming up. It is sort of peaked, but it's not as not as high. Okay, we're not talking about serious A-frame here. So, and I don't know where these zombies are choosing to come from, but Sheboygan probably. Anyone out there from Sheboygan? Anyone been to Sheboygan? I can't say that I have, but you know, it's for those of you that have, congratulations on your Sheboyganisms. I think he dropped a lead, which I'm all for, if I know where it is. Huh. Maybe, like so many journalists, he buried the lead. And, okay, I know. The jokes never get better, y'all. Okay. And I'm just going to pop that up that way. Awesome. Let's go to sleep. It's sleepy time in Santa's workshop for everybody but the people who actually do the work. You know, it's just, oops, that's not where I wanted to go. All right, well, I've now broken the backlink, so I guess it's not that far. Just fly. I do want to set up the rail so it's easier to get around and perhaps get villagers over there. Right, you know, so just run it right through here, around sort of the back, cut through that hill there, run the rail this way, and then over into the house that I put here. Okay, that makes sense. Y'all sort of grooving on that? Cool. All right. All right, so just continue on our lovely housing. They be Vikings, but they are apparently also be pirates with bad pirate accents. I can't do a Scandinavian accent, even a bad one, so you're stuck with the other ones. Yeah, it was one of those movies that I enjoyed a lot when I was growing up was Journey to the Center of the Earth, which I think is on Netflix. I'm not talking the Brendan Fraser one. I'm talking about the one that was made, I think, by Disney back in the 60s. That was fun. You know, just you know, that was... Actually, I'm probably going to be putting dirt right back there, so I also need to get in here with some torches. I was going to say candles. Candles don't happen until a little bit later in Minecraftian worlds, so... Okay, so that goes there. Yeah, it's just the turn here. It kind of shortens that wall just a touch. All right. Grab a few more torches. All right. One. Lit Viking home. Okay, so that's probably good. If not, things will spawn in there and kill me. Or I will kill them. You know, both of which are possibilities, to be honest. Though I'm wearing armor and have sharp stabby things, which is more than I can say for most of the bad things that are going to show up here, so. Ow. I'm out of dirt. Well, that's just silliness. But I'm also super excited. My wife got me the first 4 seasons of Doctor Who for Christmas for the reboot. So it starts with the 9th Doctor, Christopher Eccleston, right? 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So that's fun and exciting. I'm looking forward to getting all of that. Oops. Converted to MP4 so I can watch it conveniently through my Roku. Okay, because yeah, this is the one that... No, that's the one that does need to be there. All right, well, that's fine. I'll figure this out. There's an eventually in there somewhere. Okay. So at some points, you know, we'll figure this out. Okay, so roofs, they're here. Looks like that one needs to be in a little bit. All right, so coming up on the next exciting adventure, more roof. Okay, so we'll just bring this right on over here like this. 4. That I'm not sure. So there's a little bit here. I'm a little bit off, I think, and I need to figure out how that's going to go. Right, and mostly it's just because of the. It's just as the house gets smaller, or the square gets smaller that I'm running around with up here. It's just a little bit funky. But that's okay. I get it. Fortunately, this is not that hard a pattern here. Oh yeah, this will be fun when I do the time lapse of this. Yep, I'm trying, and it's one of my goals this year is to put put up time lapses and do some other videos of the builds as they happen. you know, it's boy, that's a little bit funky, to be honest. Not sure how I want to fix that, but I kind of feel like I need to. Okay, so that might go. It's a little bit there, but I think I'm going to take that out. Okay, I think this is going to work. So then, oh no, that needs to be there too. So, okay, so let's see. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, not there. And that's 5. So I might. Okay, drop. Nope. All right. Well, we'll go with that. It might actually sort itself out as I add in the next layer here, but okay. So all right, 2, 3, 4. I think is how this is supposed to go. I don't know. You think what's here? What makes sense? I am not one of those things that makes sense. You know. All right. We'll figure it out. It'll be there and lovely. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. See, I think I'm. That's actually that should be fine. Okay, that's looking pretty. It's looking pretty reasonable, I think. Okay. The grass is slow. I should, just for the sake of grass growing velocity, we'll let that get up there. Hey, Riot Gamer, welcome. Dirt hut, sort of. These are Viking. I'm building a Viking villages. Viking villages? Village singular. A singular Viking village. And if you look at the way the Vikings built their villages, they tended to be wood or in some cases stone, walls around, and then they had turf roofs. Ah, nice. Well, welcome back, Scruffy. Nice, nice. Yeah, so I'm getting the turf roof going across. Now, some of this I may replace like this outer edge with a little bit of wood or do something else along those lines. But, you know, still trying to figure out how all of that's going to work. But take that out. Okay. So yeah, so it is. They're not exactly dirt huts, but they are turf roofs. So, you know, kind of sort of the same, but, you know, maybe not really. I don't know. Something there makes sense. All right, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we go. That makes sense. 2, 3. And because of reasons mostly that I just felt like it would be fun to do, a lot of these buildings are not right on the lines, you know? So they're sort of angled and screwy, which is cool, but 2, 3, this is 2. Yeah, just as I've hit the edge of that box, so it's kind of throwing things off there. I think I want to take another look at that. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and I think I might have screwed things up here too. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Well, something along those lines. There's something here that makes sense, and it's not me. All right, let's come back when the sun is shining. Hey, again, put the finger on the right key. Oh, because that's a thing that should happen on occasion. Right? Sure. All right. All right, so let's take a look at this roof here just a little bit. Now, it does slide out a little bit, which it kind of has to. It's got a little bit of a Dealy Bob pointing out this way. So maybe what I want to do is actually take that out. Just a little bit to give it more roofiness, I guess. Don't roofie people. Roofing buildings is good. Roofing people is not so good. So just try to not do that. Great. All right, so just I guess this is all going this way. All right, cool. It's cool. We got, oops. I will now float gracefully down into the house like I fully intended from the beginning. Okay, you do not go there. Cool. Okay, you still don't go there. That's not for you. All right, so I kind of want to bring it this way a little bit. Okay, so now this is going to come up 2, 3, 4. This is, again, the roof is going to be a little bit messed up here. So I'm going to have to play with it a little bit. Figure out where I want to put in the sort of the oddities here. Okay, other than seeming a little thick. You ever have that problem? You just seem a little thick. I hear diet helps with that. Eating right. But that's not high on my list of things to do. You know, holiday seasons. Do you want to eat right or do you want to eat Christmas cookies? Yeah, Christmas cookies. That's pretty much how that goes. Okay, get that grass to grow. However, that one can go away. Let's check around the other side here. Nice fill in that hole. It seems like it needed to not be there. Okay, cool. And this grass ladder can go away. Okay, and yeah, got grass on the roof. Sweet. Cool, so that's going to come out that way a bit. All right. Now, as I said, with this house, and I don't know quite where I'm going to put the door yet. I thought about putting it right in here, which would make some sense. You know, I've got path going this way. Though from what I was able to find in what limited research I could do, the doors were usually on the inside. So, or on the long sides of the buildings. Okay, so for example, this one, okay, that, you know, I'm just going to fall again. It's fine. So, for example, this door might go here. All right. Now, what I could do over here is actually extend this out just a little bit with some slabs and things and put in a little bit of a barn. So, I was thinking I might do that here, too. So, right, there's pasture land right there. That's how that works, right? So that actually would make some sense. Oh, yeah, we'll build a little bit of a barn this way. And the animals will go in here. And when I build the wall that comes in around the rest of the city, which is not going to be a tall wall. It's going to be mostly just cobblestone wall. Maybe a couple of other things in places. And it's going to tie in roughly to the walls of these buildings. Because it was cheaper for the villagers to do it that way, right? Why would I build a wall around the side of my building when I can connect it to the building, and when you're in an area where resources might be a little scarce? Okay, we're going to just kind of pretend this big forest of resources isn't there. When resources are scarce, where you might not have a lot of rock, for example, maybe you just connect it between your buildings. Okay. That's a thing that'll happen. Right, sure. Okay, so I said I might leave some of these. The igloos are going to have to go. Right. I'm not looking at Eskimo or other first peoples First person is how you tell a story. First people are those who are there first. Strangely enough. I'm not looking for that sort of feel. So I'm looking at Vikings. And Vikings were not big on the igloos, as I recall, so... Okay. Well, I'm apparently out of dirt. It happens. Sometimes. Alright, so I think what I want to do now is on this side, I do want to put another house right over here. So that one's probably going to go. But I want another one coming right across this way. I don't know if I want to come all the way into this gap. But this one, actually, I want it to be more cobblestone than dirt. So let's... Or, yeah. This one will be a little more cobblestone. I don't know if I'm going to go complete with the stone roof like I did on that one. I'm going to have to debate that internally for a while. But let's start with cobblestone wall on this guy. Now this one's going to be easy. It's going to just be straight along the cardinal directions. Did you totally just ditch your... He's going to just ditch his llamas. Which is okay. I mean, at least they're dressed for winter. Right? They've got their scarves on. They're good, right? Sure. Alright, so let's see now. Where do I want to put this one? I think I want to put the front row. Again, this is where you start looking at cornerstones. And if I consider that house potentially going away, I could leave those two perhaps just in the middle of town, but the igloos are definitely leaving. All right, so let's work this off the back of this building, this house, instead of the front, which I think is going to make a little bit more sense. And do I want to drop down the block here? See, that's okay. So that's the next question: is do I want it up on this level or down at this level? And I think I actually want to put it up. Okay, so I'm going to start back here. And let's start this right about there. Okay? Now, as I said, this house is going to be on the direction, so that's going to be fine. Looks like I might have to move the farm, which is also fine. Okay, which, you know, as I said, tear out the igloo. I can move some of this farmland in a little bit. Okay, so we'll move that into the village a bit more, and yeah. Hey, maybe. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a fabulous day. Glad you could join me this beautiful day. You've got real Minecraft now. Nice. Okay, so let's run this house this way, and you know, random cobblestone blocks. Those are popular among the folk, I suppose. All right, so just slide this around this way. Okay, and let's see, how much further do I want to bring this in? Maybe, I think here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the back side here first. So is the server allowed to join? I'm going to give you a qualified no. It's not a straight public server. It is a server run by a very awesome streamer named Mandolin for her community. Give her another shout out here because she is super awesome.
Shout out to Mandolin.
Mandolin is, aside from being an awesome and amazing streamer, and a very, very nice person, has a server set up for her community, so you have to be a member of her community to join. So I can't grant access to it. But, yeah. Also, hey, it's getting to be night. so, yeah. Well, you know, there aren't a lot of streamers that I've seen that actually have straight up community servers that they stream on. There are a few I've seen hit or miss. Most of them require things like, channel point redemptions and things like that. Hey, Dark, welcome, welcome. If you're having a fabulous day. This very fine post New Year's. Actually, do I want to stop it there? Do I want to... trying to decide if I want to bring it over here this way a little bit more. So the plan is to run a rail line from the back of Santa's workshop, cut through this gap, and then set up over here. So maybe what I'll do it this way. I'll set up the house, put up thing, and I can build a separate train station here. Okay, that's a little bit outside of town, perhaps. But I think I do want to bring this house over this way a bit more. Okay, just for lining up walls and things a little bit more later. Now, I'm not quite as concerned with this build of things lining up right on edges and such. So I'm going to connect this way. Okay. Sort of along this line here. All right, now, looking at the width here. Yeah, I can bring it this way. And I'll landscape this hill a little bit, and I really need to do something about these mystical floating houses. This village generation was all sorts of fun, all but maybe a couple of the igloos were not on the ground. They were all just sort of floating, you know, like you do, apparently. All right, so let's go ahead and run this across this way. That way? Yeah, there's definitely a cave system here, too, underneath this. Let's go this way. Yeah, and I'm definitely going to be eating into that farm. That's okay. As I said, I'll build another farm elsewhere here in the build, so it'll be fine. It will be totally fine. So, when I have inventory space, that's a plus. Okay. It's kind of nice to have inventory space when you're tearing out blocks you don't have in your inventory. Okay, let's go drop some of this off in this random shulker over here. Which I really should just move now that I'm, over here. Or not over here or something. But no, apparently I gotta do other things. So I have to be inefficient. I suppose it's better than being in a fish. Yeah, because that's a thing I don't want to be. I don't even like to eat fish, so they don't have anything to fear from me. But still... Alright, let's get over here. Grumble, grumble. Let's drop the stuff off, because that's where it goes, right? Sure. Oh, I suppose I can put the saplings in there, too. Not that I have any need for spruce saplings. I've got many, many stacks back in storage, but I will grab the potatoes. Maybe not the poisoned one, but at least a few of these potatoes to... make French fries later, you know? I don't know about the rest of you. I'm a big fan of French fries. Probably too big a fan of French fries. I'm a big fan because I eat too many French fries, and now I really need to do something about that. Eat more salad, I don't know. Alright, so this is going to be the basis here for this longhouse. And it's another one. This one's actually... yeah, roughly the same size as that one over there, so it's not too bad. All right, now, longhouses, Man, you couldn't ask for an easier build in some ways, at least on the outside. There's no windows, right? They've got just one door typically. You know, the Vikings weren't into really super extravagantly built things, you know. Their boats were awesome. Their houses were pretty basic. It's like I'm hearing zombies and skeletons and stuff. I just want to make sure one's not sneaking up on me. You know, that would be awkward. You know, it's like turning around and suddenly seeing an ex-girlfriend, and you know, that can get awkward. You know, not necessarily bad. You know, some breakups go reasonably well, but awkward. Okay. All right. So we'll just get this rest of this going, and oh, that would be convenient. Actually, just to put the door to this house right here on the road. Right? Yeah. That makes sense. Yep. And then I'll grow and extend this farmland. Well, actually, probably just tear it out and move it, but move it down this way a little bit. Get rid of this igloo. I'm curious where all the other villagers went. I did get a death message yesterday when I was just kicking about. Look, easily distracted by missing villagers. Let's go see if they've wandered through the portal. Well, there's one. Hi. Okay, there's iron doors, so they're not going that way. I suppose they could meander down this way. I hope not, because there's lots of death going down that way, so... But if they walk through, they're just going to walk right through into the portal, so... Cool. And the iron doors, they're not going to walk out into the Wither farm, so... Or the Wither Skelly farm, so okay. Cool. That's cool. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, see, there he is. When I get this all decorated and set up, put some beds in, they'll be happier. They'll be fine. Yeah. I mean, they're the most Eskimo-looking Vikings ever, but, you know, what more could you want, right? All right, so I think this door, just while I'm thinking about it, is going to go in right about here. Okay? Cool. All right, so now for a roof. Now, again, they kept the roofs low to help keep the heat in, which is a plus for people who don't have a lot of heating. You know, you don't have central heating. You know, you're heating everything with campfires and stuff. You kind of need to do what you can. Keep your roof low so your heat doesn't get trapped up where it's useless. All right, so that's going to go in there like that. I think this one... Actually, I think I'm going to continue the dirt roof. Or the turf roof stuff that's going on here. This house is... They're a little bit better off than some of these other people that just have wood. But not as well off as these people over here that have the nice stone roof. Right, so... Okay, so that's going to be a thing. And I do need to do a little bit of additional decor on these. But we'll start there. And this will look a lot better, too, when I start hitting it with bone meal. All right, so dirt. Dirt is good. Yeah, I was debating there for a minute if I wanted to do something else. Oh, right. I can't put dirt on grass path because it's not a full block. Well, that's just silliness. It's not going to be there for much longer anyway, I guess, so it's who cares? But still. It's annoying nonetheless. Okay, just run a few torches down the middle, keep things reasonably well lit, I hope. Okay, yeah. Looks like we're doing okay down here. And that's all going to melt off and things will look lovely. Great. All right, well, let's go sleep for the night, and then I'll see what I can do for the rest of this roof. Okay, now I can sleep. Sleep at 6:35. That's when you get to go to bed. All right, where did I leave my box of dirt? There it is. One box of dirt. All right, so you know, I do that a lot. Screw out where my inventory slot is. You know, it's just one of those things. I don't mean to. That doesn't stop me, but I certainly don't mean to put things in the wrong place. Oh, man. Here, have a poisonous potato. I'm sure you'll love it. Apparently, he's also about to become a stonemason. Oh, that's right. I think I've got a couple of villagers. Yeah, they're all living down here. It's safe down there. I'm unsure. Stuff could drop in there and kill them, but, you know, they're okay. I'll let them out once the village is complete. That makes sense. Sure. You gonna go down there? No? Cool. No, you can't. So take that. You want to be with your friends, but I'm not allowing it because I am an evil overlord. See, also parenting. Yes, parenting is not unlike being an evil overlord. At least from the perspective of my children, I'm sure they're... What do you mean I have to get my homework done before I can go play? Man, you're so mean. You know, it's just one of those things. You gotta... So I think what I'm going to do with this one is I'm putting dirt around here just partly to get dirt up and around here. And so I can bring the grass up and all that stuff. Right? But I think I'm going to replace some of this first round with spruce. And then I'm going to run just sort of a larger balcony almost. Just bring the roof over this way a little bit. Just sort of hangs over as a little bit of a covered walkway. Okay, something like that that'll make a little bit of sense. Okay. This isn't hard, man. Get over here. Jeez, in some ways it felt like it was easier doing the angled roofs. Okay, so I can do offset roofs and I can't do straight ones. Maybe that's why I decided to do those at weird angles, those other buildings. Okay. Yeah, this makes sense, right? Sure. Why is that one dirt block sitting out there? That's odd. No, that's the... I mean, it is odd, but it's also that's the grass staircase, so I can get the grass up there. Okay, so that would be cool. All right. I know, these are not the fun fantasy Viking houses of something like Assassin's Creed or something, For Honor or whatever. But where did I put my? There it is. All right, that dirt is apparently going there. Fine. Just go that way. I don't need poisoned potatoes. If I wanted poisoned potatoes, I expect some point in the not too distant future, those are actually going to be useful in some way. Probably in a potion somewhere. Okay, right? Mojang will add some form of potion where poisoned potatoes are a thing. Maybe a potion of starvation or something. I don't know. That might hit a little too close to home for the Irish, but, you know. Actually, and I put wood around the outside and leave the turf here. Oh, that might make sense. Right. Especially as the, yeah. Okay. This'll work. That'll be fine. This is the home of a slightly wealthier family, I suppose. They're wealthy enough to have stone walls instead of wood, but not so wealthy as to not have turf roof. Which, again, if you're looking at trying to do warmth on a budget, a turf roof is a really good choice, if that's what you've got. Right, I mean, if here you are, you're living out in the middle of nowhere, you don't have modern building materials, a turf roof will absolutely fill that space in your heart, or at least over your head. Obviously, it's going to have enough support, so it doesn't come crashing down on you. And then the drawback is you have to mow it on occasion. But that's okay. I was about to think, you know what would be really fun is to put the farmland on top of that. No, that's not how you do that at all. I mean, sure, it would be nice for your root veggies. You know, oh, are they ready? Let's just dig them out of the ceiling so we don't have to go outside to harvest them. Yeah, that's probably the wrong approach. Okay. Yeah, and some of this, I definitely want to come in with grass path. It's like, okay, you know, some of the grass is dead on the roof. They need to do something about it. Elsewhere, it's going to be a thing. Now, there are some places, actually, there are some of the buildings, from what I was seeing, looking at the pictures and stuff, was that they didn't even have necessarily the walls that came up. Like all of these that I've built so far, you can see they all have walls, and then the turf roof goes over it. A lot of the smaller buildings, you just had the turf come up. It's almost like a small hill, like an artificial hill. Okay. Yeah, this'll work out really well. Okay, we'll just get some of this grass coming across this way. Man, there are times I wish I could do dirt and grass slabs, but you know, it's not a thing. So we'll go with it. Okay, that grass will grow up there eventually. Just for, I think for speed's sake, let's just bring a little bit up this way too. Okay, that should help. All right, that'll speed along the grass along those for the turf. All right, so I'm going to have a train station over there. Have a little bit of a wall happening around this way. Now, I do need to do some landscaping here. Because this is... Nope, I'm out of dirt. But, you know, it happens. Turns out 1 out of 4 Minecrafters end up out of dirt at some point in their life. You know, it's just a thing. Yeah, so I'll just run this around this way a little bit. I'll just take this hill over here. Just extend it out this way, just a touch. Yeah, in fact, I think I'm even going to continue that way a little bit. Okay. Now, for security reasons, I don't want to build... I don't want to leave this connected once the grass grows. I want the zombies to stand here looking like idiots. Okay, that's just... Zombies are good at that. Zombies are excellent. If you're looking for a mob to stand around and look like an idiot, zombies are fabulous for that. I mean, the villagers are always seeking enlightenment. It's like, huh, right? They think deep thoughts. Zombies, not so much. They just sit there and growl. I think they need a Snickers. But, you know, they're just weird like that. Now, I think these are actually Arctic fishermen. Yeah. One is, one isn't. It's all good. I need to get over on some of those, lock in their early trades, and then I can feed them to the zombie. Make their trades cheaper so I can buff them all up to master level. And, yeah, it'll be great. Okay, so obviously that house needs a little work, but... Alright, so let me come out here, because I wanted to do some other stuff. So let's take this with... I'm going to take some spruce, and let's actually come out here with some stairs. Not jungle stairs, spruce stairs, thanks. Okay. Spruce stairs, there we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to run these stairs all the way around the outside. I should also maybe put this door in place. Okay. And I'm going to run spruce stairs along the outside here. Okay. Suppose I should make sure... I mean, I know this is all lit up. I've been down there often enough. It's lit. But it's not the only cave in town, it turns out. So... Okay, so just run this across like this. Ooh, actually, this one, I'm doing this one wrong. Actually, I think I did those ones wrong too. They didn't slope the sides in, right? They're all peaked out like that. So these ones, yeah, I did this roof wrong. So this should actually come out. Oops, those are stairs. So I'm going to have to come back and redo a lot of these roofs here. Or not totally redo them, but fill them out a little bit. Okay. These roofs actually come across this way. In many cases. Some of them didn't. So some of these I may leave like that. Others... They came up and they had a little bit of wood. This one I think I want to fall off the roof. Yeah, actually, let's take this row off. I'm going to continue this in this way. So the plan here, this one's going to be more of a straight A-frame style. Okay. So the roof comes all the way over to the edge, kind of like that. Okay, it's still going to be turf on top. Okay, which is fine. Okay, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here with some spruce up along this way. Yeah, I think that'll work. I may have to play with the sides there a little bit, but got this. Right, now if the stairs are hanging out in front, that's right. Cool. So let's get back here, just on this wheel. Okay, that's definitely a stair. Not at all what I was going for, but it was in fact a stair. Okay, so let's bring this one across this way a little bit more. Now, because of the way this particular building is shaped, all right, I think maybe I won't do the overhang on this one. I'll just come in with spruce planks and angle up and do that good stuff. That works. Okay. Okay, so spruce planks. Spruce planks. Spruce planks. They're planks made of spruce and they're spruce made of planks. Which totally makes sense, but, you know. For those of you who remember Chitty Chitty Bang Bang and the Toot Sweet song. That was a weird movie. It was fun, but definitely weird. It's like we're gonna make this movie, and it's I'm not entirely sure we actually want it to be a movie. Maybe we want this to be two separate shows or something. It was odd. It's like the first half of the movie is Chitty's origin story with the family, and then the second half of the story is some weird adventure elsewhere. Okay, now I need to come in. I'm going to shape this a little bit more, but for those of you who've seen Viking, Viking ruins and things, a lot of them had this sort of X-shaped. It's like they put in the pillars sort of like this to help support the roof, and they just left the top going up, and sometimes they were decorated a little bit. This is one of those that's kind of like that. I need to do that in a couple of these other builds as well, just for grins and giggles, and also to make it look a little bit more Viking. Okay, so right, this is going to slide up this way because this side still has the overhang, so I'm going to go with that. Right, because that's a thing that happens. Right? And this will come up this way. Now, I'm going to get in here with slabs and do some other stuff with that. But for now, that is what it is. We'll let the grass grow. And then once it's up on the roof, getting into this area, then I'm going to peel out this row and make it spruce. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But that's the hope anyway. All right, so those are going. It's not a whole lot more I can do on the outside until the grass grows. Oh yeah, this will be fabulous when I go get some bone meal. Just bone meal the snot out of these roofs. Yeah. So some of these I kind of want to. Yeah, if I decide to come up with the planks and sort of continue this up just to make it more of a solid A-frame, then I'll replace some of this dirt and do some other things. But for now, that's reasonable. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely looking at doing a little bit more of that. But let's come over here. Do I have already crafted? Maybe. That's a crafting table. Ah. Well, sort of. I've got a few spruce slabs. Not many, but a few. All right. Now I have many. Okay. Too many, perhaps? We'll go with it, though. This is at this side. Yep, and I'm going to be tearing out this farm. Right about now. It's like, when do I want to do that? I guess I'm doing it now. All right, but I'm saving the potatoes so I can replant them later. Because, yeah, potatoes seem like a reasonable crop. All right, and... oh, let's see. Let's grab some dirt here. Or let's not grab dirt and just randomly place it in the wrong spot. Okay? That's good too. All right. So I want to take out this farm. Goodbye, farm. I mean, I'm sure the villagers won't starve while I'm taking their farm apart. Yeah, they'll be fine. Sure they will. They'll be great. No problems at all. Okay. Let's just... yeah, definitely need to do some landscaping off in this direction a little bit. Okay, but let's head back where I can sleep. I sleep occasionally. I sleep and it's really good. All right, so here we go. All right, so yeah, I'll just run a little bit more dirt set around over here for all of the that stuff. I need to move the composter. Eventually, there will be a farmer. They'll be happy. They'll be a happy farmer. You know he will. Okay, so I'm going to leave the lamp there for now, just to, because I don't feel like getting rid of it. Which is about as good reason to leave a block anywhere in Minecraft as anything. All right. Okay, so I'm just going to run a little bit of dirt along this way. And just a little bit of landscaping action going on here. Don't need that. I don't really need the potatoes either, but I'll eat one or two. Raw potatoes are good too. I like potatoes in just about any form. You know, that cow is going to freeze to death. You know, it's fine. Frozen cow. Pull it out of the freezer. Makes good burger. That's okay. So yeah, we got some snow blocks going on there. All right, so slabs. What I want to do here too. Do I have some stairs? I do. I think what I want to do is on the top. Oops, on the top up here. So I want to take some stairs. I'm going to put them in like that. I know, they look a little bit like mouse ears. It's okay. And I think I want to come this way a little bit. Now, I also think I want to take out this block right there. And I think I want to put a little bit right there. Okay. That's good. And I'll even drop a little bit right there like that. Yeah, that's not bad. I can go with that. All right, so let's do the same thing on this side. Oh, yeah. Doing that is going to do wonders for the time lapse, I'll tell you. Okay, so that comes out this way. This comes out. Okay, slap a couple around there like that. All right, cool. So there's the angle on that, and now I can take that block out. Sure, I used an axe to take out the dirt, but I could use a shovel, but not nearly as much fun. All right, so let's just... yeah, I said I'm going to have to do some landscaping and some other things here, but... and yeah, I'll build this up a little bit. Bring in the stone wall that'll come across here. It'll be good. It will be good. All right. Okay, yeah, so I just need the grass to come in up under this section so that I can take that one out and go. Can't take those ones out, though. Okay, yeah. So, in fact, if I were to bring this along this way, perhaps. Not there, but oops. Over here, I can do some fun stuff, bringing walls and dirt and other things like that. Okay, cool. So, yeah, this is looking Viking-ish. Heavy on the ish. Okay, now the whole point of that exercise initially was to bring this out this way a little bit. The idea here is that it's a little bit of a covered walkway around the outside of this building. Okay. And so that this house is probably going to have to go away. Which is fine. I'll replace it with another... so I was going to put in the train station here. I don't have to. Right? I want to bring the rail through this way. But I could have it connect right in here. Which would make some sense, I think. Yeah, I think that would make all sorts of sense. Okay, and then just have the train come in and settle into some sort of building that lives right in here. Okay, I can deal with that. All right, cool. Cool. Yeah, this one I need to get the antenna on these two. Also, I don't know what's going to happen over here. This little trophy area here, it's definitely there. I think it was supposed to be an animal pen, but I don't think there were ever any animals in it. I tried building another portal over here, but it was in the wrong place and wouldn't sync up. And that's why Santa's castle is way the heck over there. It's just a really elaborate build to house another portal. Really, that's all that is. And now a villager trading hall. It's where I go get all the toys for the good girls and boys and sell them in my shop. That's just how that's going to work right there. Okay, so let's see now. So we got that going. Right, I was going to build another, I think a shed over here. Now, this shed, I still don't want to break up the possibility of a wall. Boy, that villager has gone far afield, sort of. I guess I was building over there. He's totally lost his llamas. Man, what's wrong with him? Man, he lost his llamas. He lost them years ago. Okay, so. Yeah, so we'll extend this out. I want to do some posts, so maybe I want to bring it out. I don't know if I want to bring it out one more. I do want to bring fence posts down Right, so let's take some of this down just for a minute. Thank you. All right, so I do want to bring some fence posts down, sort of like that, around the outside of this one. Okay, so we'll have this nice little walkway coming through there. I think I want to do the same thing around this side, so let's go ahead and extend this out this way. All right. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. So I'll run this way. And city wall's going to come through here, but that'll be fine. Oh, good. That's all taken care of. So let's take this dirt out. I still want to wait for that one for it to make it up on the top over here. So I'll wait to replace that until I get this stuff in. And that wait for that grass to grow in. It'll, I suppose, I do have grass blocks. I could go get them. It's one of those things I've been toying with, is putting silk touch on my shovel. Okay. I suppose I could continue out the stairs here. I'd want to cut this hill back just a little bit, just to keep things from just walking up the stairs over the house and into the encampment. Right? That seems like a thing I'd like to avoid. But I think overall, I can deal with that. All right. So that's going that way. So let's go ahead and run this way. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and do this here as well. And then, yeah, take out this little bit of hill here just to keep things nice and safe, right? I could walk there, right? I could jump and go over. Mobs can't. Mobs are not jumpy types of critters, except for rabbits. But I'm not worried about rabbits. I mean, some people might be, but I'm not. Rabbits, they're generally cool, right? They're kind of chill. Sometimes they bite. You know, my wife talks about a rabbit she had when she was a kid that chewed through the power cord for her waterbed heater while it was on. The rabbit was okay, but you know, not ideal for the cords at any rate. All right, so hello, fish. I'm walking across your home. Okay, now this guy is coming out straight. I think I want to take out. I might take out that corner. Oh, dude. Okay, you do not belong here. No. I don't recall inviting you to the Viking city. You did get a Viking funeral, though, so I guess that's fair. All right, so the train station's going to happen here. So let's get over this way, and I'm going to need my box of dirt. Well, okay. Congratulations. Congratulations, you have now walked into this. How did, oh, he climbed up on the crafting table. Okay. Well, let's do this. Since he's there. There. And I think you could jump up. Yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and move this stuff so nothing else can walk into it. So he's safe in there now. He's totally fine. he just gets to live with the cows forever. I suppose he could fall through the water there down into the cave with all of the other villagers. But, you know, it's fine. The cows will keep him warm, assuming they don't eat him. And you gotta watch out for that. You know, the carnivorous tundra cows. All right, so I'm dirting. I am getting the dirt. Okay, so let's grab some dirt. And what I want to do here as well is let's grab some stuff. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to build a little bit of a barn here. All right. And it's going to come out kind of this way a touch. Okay. I need to go get more dirt, but that's okay. All right, so now it's, I call this a barn. It's really going to be a couple of lean-tos with turf coming over them inside the walls. All right, so I've got wall, and the wall will sort of connect to them a little bit, but I need to make sure that nothing is going to walk across the top of them. That would be awkward. Okay, so let's bring it this way, probably a little further, but okay. Grab some more stuff there. Let's bring it this way a little bit. Yeah, I'm just going to bring this whole barn across this way. And again, barn is a little bit generous of a description here. It's going to be a lean-to. Okay, and it's going to be a lean-to covered in dirt. Okay, so it's we're not talking about anything super crazy here. Yeah, definitely want to bring it up this way. Now, the other thing I'll do, since I've got the stripped logs, and of course I can always strip more because I have that technology. Yes, we invent axe technology. We strip log. Make cool decoration. Okay, so just bring this across like that. Yeah, I think at least one more. Just bring this across like this. All right. And yeah, let's I think I'm going to bring it this way a little bit. Okay. Now I may replace some of that with some other things. Some fence posts perhaps. Just a little bit of decor. What movie do you want to watch tonight? Decor. Okay, I guess you watch it alone. I hear it's a bad movie. Except for the occasional scene or something. I don't know. I've not seen it. If you've seen The Core and think it's good, let me know. I'm sort of okay with that. Okay, so this is all going to slide through there. Yeah, I think if I take some fence coming in this way, that's going to be good. Next thing I want to do here is I'm going to run dirt all along the backside of this. And you don't really want a dirty backside generally, but for, in this case, it's going to be a turf backside, which is better, I suppose. Oh, I don't have any more. My dirt box is still over there because I haven't carried it with me, because that would make sense. All right. Boy, I'm almost out of dirt. I may have to go get more. Fortunately, I have lots. Actually, I think I've got a bunch still at Santa's workshop. I just had an idea I wanted to do. I think I want to... So I've got this dirt coming up. I think I'm going to go ahead and just run some spruce just up along here like that to sort of hold in the dirt. Now I was thinking originally I might actually have the spruce kind of slope up from the sides here. But I think I want to not do that. I think I want to go ahead and just run the planks up this way. Okay. Run some dirt across here like that. Okay. So the grass will grow up over that and it'll be good. Okay, so let's go ahead and run some stuff along this way, and then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this out, this row here. Okay, all right. This is all. I said it's. You talk about people who say I can't build medieval for whatever reason, or you can't build whatever. There's so much here that I want to play with. That's like, okay, what would their technology be as I'm building this? And obviously, these are early Vikings. We're not talking about people at the height of their technology. Okay. Oh, I've got logs. Forget that. Like, I don't have any more stripped logs. Whatever will I do? Well, I will just put in regular logs and strip them. Okay. And I think what I want to do too, let's count this out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, I think. So if I put this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right there, that's I take that, well, let's see, it's 13, so that's a prime number, which doesn't help anybody here. Seriously. Prime numbers, great, but let's see now. What else is going on here? What else? I was just trying to think if I wanted to put... If I put some logs, say, here like that. So 1, 2, 3... up like that. And then, actually that's not too bad, but I want to bring these over this way. Okay. I'm going to bring them over this way. Okay, like that. All right. That's good. We'll go ahead and strip those down. Yeah, and I'll put some more logs on the sides there too. Cool. Okay, let's head back here where it's nice and warm and cozy. Yeah, I need to do a lot of interior work on Santa's workshop too, but you know, I got the important bits done, so. Ooh, I've got wood blocks. I've got stripped wood. So I'll use that for the corners here. Okay, so let's see. Right in these boxiness, yeah, stripped spruce wood, right? Not stripped logs, which is what that would be. Right, so that's going to come up there. This will come up there. Yeah. And then I'll just come down here. Strip that. Cool. Strip that. Also cool. And now, do I want to... I'll put back the stripped stuff so I've got some inventory space. I think what I want to do, let's... I'm just going to bring this up this way just a little bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the slabs here. And I'm just going to slab up like this. All right. Nothing too crazy, just a... Okay, in fact, I might even run some stairs down the back side of this. I think that'll make some sense. Or it'll make sense, but I think let's see what this looks like. Let's take these stairs out. Now, where I put these blocks, right? In theory, they're there to help hold in the dirt. If I put the stairs in there like this instead, okay, I'm going to take that one out too. All right, now you do end up seeing the dirt here a little bit on the side. I'm going to call this actually a good thing, right? Because the turf is going up the side. It's not, this isn't a perfect and, oh no. 1723. That would be over this way. Uh-oh. Okay, he's still there. Those guys are cool. All right, let's make sure I didn't accidentally... Oh, yeah, they're all hanging out here. Okay. All right, that's... All right, where was it? 1723, 9005. Okay, 1723. It's going to be over here. 9005 puts it in that wall. And on the surface, 63. Okay. Oh, that's the guy who died. He was crushed to death by the cows. All right. Well, that's sad. I'm deeply sorry about that. Except for the whole deep part of it. All right. So anyway, I was over here putting stairs in. All right. So yeah. So take these out. I'm going to put in the stairs instead. I think it's going to lead to a better shed look. And then let's do some upside down stairs here, which means I'm going to want to extend that a little bit, but that's okay. Let's grab these slabs and let's see. I think maybe come in something along those lines, I suppose. Or yeah, I guess perhaps maybe not. This is stupid. Okay. I wanted just a little bit of an overhang. Now I've got like the overhang that ate Chicago. Let's take this out and try this again. I mean, Chicago I'm sure is delicious, but honestly not quite what I had in mind, you know? That's interesting. Nope, that's going to be too high. I don't want it to get up that high, so... Oh, let's try this. And then, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's going to work. So let's do it this way. Okay, take that out. Put it in the stair. And the stair, it's going in... Yeah, back to back. Cool. this is going to come across this way. And then what I'll do is I'll just run some slabs across like this. Okay. And I think, yeah, across here as well. And I think what I'll do then is, okay, then I'll put in some, actually, maybe not fence. I'll just put in some stairs here just to support the roof, which I can't do any more of because I'm out of stairs. You know, it happens on occasion, you know. All right, so just pop this in there like that. All right, cool. Now I'll have to do a little bit of work. My cup is empty. I have to do a little bit of work to be able to put some animals in there and keep them in. You know, I could just gates are okay. You know, fences and stuff. A fence might be the easiest way of dealing with it. Okay, so let's see now. So that's going there like that. So as I now try to reposition my chair. So that's, I think actually what I'll do just to continue this, again, you can still see the turf along the top, which is it's a benefit. This is a feature, not a bug. Right, so if you're down here and you look up, okay, yeah, you can, you'll actually see a little bit of grass along the top as this finishes growing over, and that's again, that's a feature. Okay, cool. So we'll just I'm just gonna run a little extra grass out this way. Now there will be. So I'm going to run some wall back around here. Definitely want to be sure that it surrounds this and doesn't allow all the bad things to come walking in. You know, try to avoid the bad things. Yeah, I don't know about you, but I'm not a big fan of bad things. Some of you might be, and you know, more power to you. But that's not me today. All right. So the next thing I want to do is I am going to do another sort of artificial hill storage bin of shedness. Oh, I should also probably have a gate. So the idea here is, here's the barn. This is where the animals live when they're not living in the house with everyone else. You got some food storage here. Maybe I'll throw some hay bales and stuff in here. Probably should have probably a couple of small farms for wheat and such inside the gates of this community. You know, and then I think what I'll need is I do need some gates. Maybe that. Just, yeah, because the idea is that, hey, we're going to keep the animals around here. We're going to take them out to pasture out that way. And there should probably be some form of something there. Right? I kind of think so. I'm not entirely sure what that something is going to be, but I'll grab some stripped logs. And yeah, so let's head back here. So right over here, as I said, I want the city wall. I'm going to have to work on that a little bit first. So let's get, this is the wrong thing. Absolutely the wrong thing. There we go. I want some cobblestone wall. Okay. Now, do I have more of that? A little bit. That's fine. It's perfectly safe. All right, so I'm going to take some of this cobblestone wall, and I'm going to run it kind of sort of this way. All right, So it's going to sort of come back here behind this. All right, so I think what I want to do is put in a big gate. Now, the gate just has to look like a gate. I don't think this one actually needs to work. Okay, I also think I want to take out that dirt. I really don't want the villagers to be able to come in and walk over the wall. Okay, that's just... that I think would be bad. So, what I want to do is I think I want to set this up. Do I want to set it up at 45 or do I want to do this at a little bit of a different angle here? First off, let's figure out where the center of this wall is going to be. Let's call it right... actually, that's a reasonable spot. We'll call it... that is the center. Okay. Now, so looking at this, that's almost a 45. I don't know that I want to do a 45. So let's do it this way. I'm going to mark this out with dirt first. So let's go... okay. That's pretty close. I might slide it this way a little bit, which is fine. That's why you mark it out first, just to see. That's not too bad. Boy, that's... what if I did turn it the other way? Okay, let's go ahead and take this out. And what if I do... okay, so something along those lines. Let's go and take this out. And try to run this wall a little bit more along this way. Right? Right. Something along those lines. That I can get behind. I could totally get behind that. All right. So let's do this. Let's get the logs. And I think here... okay, so I'm just going to pop this up like this. This is going to be the main gate. Okay. And what I'm going to do is where these blocks are, I'll replace with another material. Okay. So I'll start with that. I could even use cobblestone for that. That might be a good door. I could use... so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to strip these logs. Okay. So sort of like I did in here, right? These have been stripped. I think I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to strip these logs. And I want to do some other form of door. Right? Because the door should look different. So the stripped logs... probably not going to work. Now, I could just put in planks, but I think that's going to be too planky. So maybe what I'll do is just use cobblestone. Okay, and then I'll use planks. Got some planks. Now I have more. Okay, so if I put in planks here, kind of like this. All right. Just like that, right? There we go. Okay, and I'll do the same thing over here a little bit. Maybe not. So here's what I was thinking. I was thinking I'd come up with this wall just a little bit, kind of like this. All right, though I think what I'll do here is I think I'm going to turn this wall like that. Okay. All right, and just sort of leave it up that way. Yeah, that might work. So let's grab some more logs. Now these ones I don't think I'm going to have be quite as tall. Right, but it'll come up this way a little bit. And same thing on this side. right next to where that connects. All right. So I'll strip that. And let's see, how tall do I want the door? Let's come back. I've got some stripped wood, which I want to do. So let's take stripped spruce wood. Let's see, how tall do I want the doors to be? I think... Oops, that's wrong. Okay, so I placed 5 blocks. Only 2 of them are in the right place. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good. So... Okay, now the one I placed just to have a thing to target at. The other one was just wrong. Okay. So those are where the doors are going to be. Right, so I'm going to strip all of this down. And then the doors, if I actually just make the doors cobblestone, it wasn't quite kosher here, but I'll go with it. Okay, now. Okay, something along those lines. Okay, so that's going to come across that way. Let's go ahead and strip these logs down. Okay, so that's the... Okay, oh, yep, this one too. All of the logs stripping. Okay. Though, part of me wants to replace these planks with cobblestone. But if I do that, I think I'm going to have some other issues. So... Like this door will look less like a door. But if I replace these planks with cobblestone, let's try that. Okay. Okay. And then same here. Let's go and take these out. Okay. Okay, those are torches. Helpful for keeping mobs at bay, but less helpful here. Okay. So I'm going to do it this way. Use the cobblestone wall, right? So we've got cobblestone wall coming this way. This is coming up, cobblestone fence thing. In fact, I might put a little bit more up there. And then let's take this out. Okay. And now let's come in with planks. Okay. That looks a little bit more like a door, I think. Is it adorable? I hear the booze all the way across the internet. All right, so let's just drop a little bit there. Let's get some cobblestone wall happening right up in here like that. Yeah, I guess I can go ahead and run that across to this house. Okay, cool. Yeah, now what I could do... I could actually run this up like that. Right. Okay, so let's take this out for a minute. Grab some more cobblestone, right? This will come up here like this and like that. All right. Now this is all the way up. But if I bring that up like that, sure. And then I can run, if I run some cobblestone just along the top there a little bit, I could actually run it around like this. Yeah, just sort of let it slide front and back. Maybe? No. No. All right. Let's go grab a nap. Okay. Okay. Grab a lovely nap. Sleeping is good. Happy about that. Okay. And let's run this stone back that way. And let's take this one out and run it back that way. Okay, so that the right, and then if I were to take this back like that, so it connects up sort of like this. That's looking like a reasonable gate. In fact, what I can then do is take this stone back here. Okay, run it around this log. Sort of like that. Oops, not all the way around the log. That would be... that wouldn't work. But, like that. Okay, and now we've got ourselves... there's a nice gate, right? I can hang some banners from that and have a lovely... right? There's a lovely Viking gate. Now, can't get through it, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but you know, it's but it's there, okay? So you can't get through it. I don't intend to be able to get through it. That's not the goal of that gate. The gate is there to look good, or at least there. I think I'm going to take this, and I'm going to put... do I want to cap those? I think I do. I think I want to cap those with the spruce wood. Okay. Strip spruce wood like that. So they're not that you'll typically be up here looking at this, but, you know, it's there. Now, let's see. Do I want to do... actually, I'm not even sure I want that to be taller than the rest of them. I don't think I do. I think that's sort of... I only saw a couple of Viking gates when I was doing my research, and most of them were just sort of straight across, so we'll go with that. Often they would have kind of like this one, right? They've got the little things coming up like that. Could do the same sort of thing across here, but I think I'm kind of okay with this. I might take some... all right, so this is the front of the gate. So I might take some slabs. Let's take that out. Because obviously having it fly like that is a little stupid. Right, let's not be silly. But if I have this come out like this, and then do I have... I don't have them with me, but I can craft some up pretty quick. Let's yeah, that should be good. We'll grab 10 slabs. You know, it's stone and not wood, but I think this is going to work out okay, right? So if I put a little stone in there like that. No, unfortunately, the idea is okay, but the because the fence at the cobblestone wall doesn't cling to slabs, it still ends up looking a little cheesy. So if I come out here like that, though, not maybe the... let's check the fence out. Okay, that actually might work okay. So let's go and take this out this way. Do the same thing here. So we've got that going that way, coming up that way. And then let's take some slabs. All right, and then I'll just run some slab across that way like that. All right, that's That's similar. Okay. I can kind of go with that sort of design. I might want to take this slab off the top of the stair, though. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Take this top slab off. Okay. Is it full Viking? No, but we'll go with it. I think it's okay. So that's a reasonable gate. Now, again, the gate doesn't open. I'm okay with that because I don't plan on... This isn't a fully functional Viking village. Right, they don't have to take their critters out to eat out here on the plains. They don't have to take them out here to graze. All right. Now, so that's there. Now, there should be some stuff piled up inside here. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do with that yet. But there's the gate, and there should be a little bit of something here. The igloos need to go. Let's grab some of this. Oh, I should, just since I don't need it now, drop that in there too. Don't need a door right now either. Okay, I'm going to just fill in a little bit of this. Fill in a little bit of this land. Now, does it need to all be filled in? No. But I'm going to go with some of it here. Okay, having some hills and stuff around is definitely going to be a good thing. I do want to take this down a little bit in front of the storage area here. Just a bit. I think what I'll do is I'll fill in here. Now, once the grass grows in there, then I can drop in and do some make some grass path and things like that. In fact, what I'll do here is clear the snow out of this. Okay, that was a little too much. A little too much. It's okay. But I want to come in here with the shovel and just fill in a little bit of grass back here. This area's been sort of trampled. You know, there are a few spots. A little coarse dirt might not go amiss in some of these places, but okay. Right now, once it snows, I actually should probably think about throwing up a snow golem or two, just to help cover a little bit more of this in snow. But that's sort of okay. So that's got that going. I think with this house, let's get some more dirt. Hello, dirt. Wow. Well, hello, dirt, and goodbye, dirt. There is not a lot there. That's okay. I think what I want to do with this house is I need to get the stone brick on that one. I think this one I want to do the wings on it as well. That side over there, I think I may just leave. But this one, I think I want to put the wings on it as well. It definitely adds some character, which is absolutely missing from the top of this house. Right? If I want Vikings, darn it, I need some Viking decorations, because that is totally how that works. All right, so let's just okay. So definitely bring this way. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna not that side. Wow, is it night already? Holy cow. All right. Well, I can do that. I can come home and sleep and then go do more construction. That's fine. Totally fine. In fact, it's a good thing that I'm here because, why is it a good thing I'm here? Because there's dirt here. That's why it's a good thing. Okay. All right, so this is going to slide up that way. Now it angles up. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to just pull this across this way, first of all. Okay. Right, that's going to slide this way. That just going to make this a little bit easier to work with. Just a little bit. Hey, Rusty. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a fabulous day today. All right, now that... Got to play with that a little bit just to get the shape of the roof right. It's a little funky with the angle here. In fact, this I think is too high over here. Okay, so that's going to come this way. This is going to come this way. In fact, is this modded? It's mostly vanilla. I've got a couple of client mods. There are a few little vanilla tweaks and things that are on here. And I have the ability to fly. But beyond that, it is mostly vanilla. Okay, so... And I said I've got some vanilla stuff. Or some client-side graphical things going on. Which is fun. All right, so this is the side here. The roof should come up roughly that way. Okay. All right, and then it's going to angle down, so I can make sure I get that in there right. All right, so this should then come across this way, I think. Yeah, and then push back like that. Yeah, something along those lines. All right. All right, we'll get this in. Okay, so I do want that to slant. This should not slant. This side is all supposed to go that way, so I think it's going to go like that. And this is going to come that way. This should come this way. Maybe? All right, so what is this? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. It should come out like that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should pop out there. Okay, so we'll just fly along something along those lines, and then right. Okay, so first off, does it still look right from the top? No, it's still wrong, but that's okay. I'm going to get, I need to get some wood along the top here, I think. So, oh, I've got planks on me. What am I doing? I don't need to go anywhere. I've got planks. It's lovely. Yeah. That's it. This the server it's a very builder friendly server. It's hosted by Mandolin, who is super and amazing. Give her another shout out because
shout out to Mandolin.
Yeah, so she's all sorts of fun, but it's one of the cool features of this server is, hey, you can fly. All right, so I think the way this is going to go, I'm going to run this way. Oh, working on the angle is so weird. Okay, so I think this should go that way. Yeah. Okay, and then this will come up here, kind of sort of like that. Yeah, and I should probably then take out the dirt that's along here. sort of match kind of what happened over there. So just, you know, I have a shovel. I could use it. It would even make sense. Except for those stairs are facing the wrong way. All right, so that should go that way. Yeah, okay. This can be a thing. Yeah, I'll just swap out the dirt here on the sides with the stairs. And that corner should probably be a block. You know, just I'm unsure. They're Vikings. Sure, they're not supremely wealthy or anything like that. This is just a pretty basic village. They're not near the ocean, so these aren't your typical raiding Vikings that would go pillage the shipping on the high seas. But okay, I could be using the shovel there, but that would be efficient, and also I need stairs. All right, well, that's fine. I've got a crafting table over here somewhere. All right, so stairs. Gonna craft the stairs. Should probably craft up a few more than that, so. Yeah, that'll be enough to get started with anyway. Okay, now. So it's going to be a little funky because this was it's a wood house going all the way around. As opposed to that one, which has a stone base. These particular Vikings here aren't quite as wealthy. That's the story anyway. All right, so let's come out here now with the slab. So let's see, kind of, you know, try to make sure I'm matching that to some extent. This is a slightly smaller. Right. Kind of coming up like that. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think that'll work as for those wings coming up. And then I kind of feel like I need... It's like this one is wrong. Maybe I'll make it a stair. Yeah, and yeah, yes, you can see the dirt, and that's okay. These are sawed roofs, so seeing the dirt is not a bad thing. Okay, so I think that can work. Which means I'll probably want to clean off the side of this, make it stairs. I could actually do some more of the overhang, kind of like I've got going on here. Run that along this side as well. That would be okay. Right? Sure, why not? All right, so let's meander back over here then. And okay, so these are going to be stairs. Plop, plop, plop. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Maybe the rest of you get jingles from the early 80s stuck in your head? Just me? Okay. That's fine. That's going to go there. All right, now I don't know. Yeah, I think I am going to end up just running the overhang all the way around. I wasn't totally sold on that idea initially, which is why I didn't do it. But this'll work, I suppose. Okay, so that's going to go there. Drop another thing there. Okay. Okay, we'll just get all this stuff in there like that. It'll be great. Now, on this side, I don't think I'll have the overhang. Not this, or at least not the covered path that I'll have on the inside of the building. Okay, which is perfectly fine. Somebody's cranky. Well, this is what happens. You don't feed your zombies, they get grumpy. No. Nope, nope, that's not what goes there. Wow, okay, night is falling. Alright, cool. Okay, no, it's also really cool. I have to sneeze. Yep, that was a sneeze. It was a sneeze, father of Achoo. Alright. Oh, yeah, the villagers are here. They're happy. They're lovely. Thanks, Rusty. Alright. So let's get back here. Oh, man. I don't know what it is. I don't tend to think of winter as being an allergy month. But man, I have been dealing with them something fierce. Okay. So this is going to come out, and I'll just make that wood. Okay. So I'm going to continue with the dirt coming up this side with the grass going that way. Going to take out some of this, just like I did on the other side, and make it wood planks. But let's get the stairs in so I know where I'm doing things. Okay, so just like this. Okay, get that in. And that in. Okay, so now this should now inform, hopefully, where I'm doing stuff. Okay, I need to head back over here and look at what's happening here because I'm confused. It happens a lot. All right, so this is going to fall down here. That's good. All of the falling. What happened to you? Well, it fall. Okay, so run a little bit of that way. Okay. It's one of the vanilla tweaks is the power tools. Actually, it's not even a vanilla tweak. It's just a one of the few plugins, data packs that's installed on here, which is makes this kind of nice, you know. Just hate. Of course, it doesn't keep me from falling off the roof. I need a don't fall off the roof data pack. You know, I could crouch, but where's the fun in that? Okay, so we'll just run this. Okay, run this right across this way. All right, so that goes there like that and like that. Okay, now, to kind of match what's happening on the other side, grab a stair. Okay, sort of slab up that way, and then... Right. Well, that's a full block, which is definitely the wrong thing to have happening there, but it's okay. Gives me something to target. All right, so I think like that is going to work. Right? No. Nope, nope. Kind of feel like I've screwed this up somehow. Ah, that's it. That's it. I just want the slab on top. Cool. All right, so now let's get some dirt. Fill in this roof here a little bit. All right, so that's going to go that way. Got that happening there. Again, falling off the roof. Okay, I sort of feel like this is going to need to be stairs right here. It's just a matter of how the roof is coming up with the rest of the building. I think this is sort of okay here. No, this is too... That's the problem, is this is too... Or this isn't high enough. That's the word I'm looking for. That's also a torch. There we go. So we'll run that way. Let the grass sort of grow up like that. Okay. Cool. So that's a little bit better. Okay. I mean, it's oblong and weird when it comes down to it, but I think part of that is just because it's it's on the weird angle, right? It's a rectangular building, but it's shifted, right? You can see there's the shape of the building, but it's not straight in line with your typical Minecraftian stuff. It's not in the cardinal directions. So yeah, that's the thing. I wonder if I've got a zombie in there. I might. That would be unfortunate. Of course, it's also likely that I've got a cave right under that building too, which would be interesting. Okay, slap. There we go. Eventually, I will slap something somewhere, and it will go where I want it to go. That's how this happens. Sarcasm? What sarcasm? There's no sarcasm here. Okay, so just run this all across like this. Now, when I get to doing the insides of these buildings, I may change out where some of the dirt is on the inside. But for now, this is going to work out just fine. All right, so that comes out. Great. All right, so I guess I'll put that there. Now I'll grab some slabs. And I'm going to do the same thing that I did on the building behind me. That one there. And I'm just going to run some stuff this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm better start on the other side. That's going to be easier. Okay. Okay, just because I don't have to count it out quite so much. That feels weird, but maybe it's just not. Okay, so that's going to go that way. It's going to go... Oh, how am I out of stairs? Probably because I built the last stair I had going on, and or used the last stair in the build, and it's a thing. It happens, All right, so stairs. I'll go and craft a few. Won't be using a whole lot of them, I'm sure, but at least not right now. Okay, so that's going to go there like that. Now, the next thing I need is some cobblestone wall. And this cobblestone wall is going to slide across here like this. Okay. And pop it up that way. Okay. Because the Viking villages would tend to use their buildings as part of their exterior wall. Okay. So that's how that's going to work. I suppose I could... Actually, that might be better. Let's take this some of this wall out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it in here. Okay. Bring it in like that. Okay. So the wall sort of comes this way. Actually, it might be even better to do it that way. Let's hop over the fence. Take, well, part of that out. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay. So yeah, so they've got a little bit of their wall going on here. All right, cool. And actually, one of the things I might do is bring some more of this dirt over, replace this lower end of the wall with dirt, and then run the wall all the way along the top of it. Because often, they just place the wall along the top of the whatever's there. I think that would be kind of nice, just as a continued wall. Good morning, girls. All right, so I was staring. Totally, lost track of where I was. Like, oh, I'm out of stairs. Oh, apparently I went to do something else. But I kind of like where this village is going. And the sod roofs, typical of Vikings. So, yeah, this is doing okay. Yeah, there are a couple of spots, like you can see the sod's coming up. Like that one, I might replace with a plank. Have fun, Rusty. Happy New Year to you as well. It is going to be a fabulous year for so many people, I'm sure. Okay. Yeah, so this is doing okay. And so if I leave this building, this one's just sort of turfed over. I think I'm going to come in here with some fence just to slap some fence in as supports around the side of this building. Just to building that support up. It looks like I need to do a little bit of something out here just to complete the town. And then I'm going to have to go back into the center of town and put the farms back. Right, there's only one. There was just the one potato farm. But I want to put in a potato farm. I'm going to put in a small wheat farm, I think. Though they wouldn't have really been able to grow wheat, I guess. Okay, but we got that side going. Still kind of feel like this needs a little bit of a something. I don't know what. It just kind of feels like there's a little bit of something missing from that shed, but we'll go with it. Okay, so we've got this building. The igloo's coming out. I might leave that one in. I think this building is going to come out. There's a spider, which is a bad thing. Spiders really just should burst into flames. They're good at that. I'm happy helping them along. Okay, now what I should do here, which would make a little bit of sense maybe, is to put another gate. Though I was talking about building in a train station, because every good Viking village had a train station, right? That's just how they happen. You know, the age of rail definitely came early to the Vikings. But as I want to run a rail line from Santa's workshop over there back over here to the Viking village. So putting a gate across here, I suppose I could just build in something. Now this has to be functional because I have to be able to get from there into the village, because I need to get into this building up here. Let's see, do I have stone brick? Probably not on me, but I probably have some in this shulker box right here. Got a little bit. Most of it's broken. Well, that's unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. All right, so I'm gonna have to get more of that so that I can put the wing doodles on top of this building as well. So it's Vikings. It actually does look a lot more like a Viking village by adding the wing doodles. I'm sure that's actually what the Vikings called them. Sven, your house is not finished without the wing doodles. That was not a good accent. You know, it's one of those things. It's just bad. So, here.
I don't think you realize it, but you have a very bad accent.
Yeah, so there we go. So I need to put the train station there. I might put a gate in on that side, and then I need to wall off, take down this igloo, and wall off some other things here. So let's go and just fill this in. Fill it in and take it out. It's all good. And I don't know why all of my Vikings are named Sven rather than like Eric. Eric is a perfectly good Viking name. Okay, so I guess I should drop off a bunch of garbage. Some of it actually might even be useful later. Well, except for that stuff. Here, I'll just eat this potato later. That's how that's going to work. Okay. I think I left snow in the dirt box. Okay, dirt box, come here. Yep, I did. What do you know? What do you know? All right, so let's go see what's happening over here. We've got this lovely section of town, which oh, the bed is apparently not going to be a thing because I dug it up. Excuse me. Spontaneous evil laughter. It happens to the best of us. You know, sometimes you just gotta just go with it. Alright, so let's come back here, pick up the bed. Apparently all the snow. Oh, the weather outside is frightful. And I have no idea what I'm going to do with all of this snow. Probably nothing. You know, that would make sense. Oh. Apparently there's wool there. Cool. This is not a full random igloo, I don't think, that has stuff hidden underneath the ground. I think. It's hard to tell sometimes. You know, and thinking is hard anyway, so I'm not used to it, you know. Yep. Nope, they just had their nice wool floor, which is no longer there. Sorry, guys. I'm sure it was warm and cozy once, but now it's just not. All right, so what to put over here now? So I do need to run some walls. Got this going on here, which I could actually just turn back into a farm. Okay, I think it was originally. I think it was a sheep pen or something, but where's my cobblestone wall? In fact, let's go make some more. Cobblestone wall, cobblestone wall. You look like a cobblestone wall. All right, so let's just build it from here. Or actually, I want to do that, but I'm going to get some of this out of the way first. Okay. All right, and let's take this wall and let's do it this way. Let's go, I don't know, maybe 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so the wall's not straight. I mean, I'm trying to avoid too many straight lines, okay? And I don't mean that necessarily in a bad way or anything like that. I just want, like, I'm in Minecraft. Straight lines are bad. Bad straight line. How dare you? No, what I want to do is I want this village to look more organic, okay? And I've kind of got there. I've got a couple of buildings that are straight. There's that one. There's this one. That one's sort of slanted over. This one is. I feel like I need to slant one that way. Just honestly, it feels like this building, and I'm not going to tear it down and put it back, but it feels like this building really needs to be diagonal across here. Oh, sweet. Sorry, I was just looking over and saying, oh, look, this bit of green looks out of place. That was there while I was waiting for the rest of the grass to grow. Okay, so yeah, you can kind of see here how this this village is shaping up, right? Okay, so I'm going to take that out. Right, this hut's going away. Yeah, those igloos are going away, and I'll build up a few other things inside there. So I think I'll put another gate just on the other side of town, right? Sort of opposite that one. I'll put it right here. I need to do a little bit of something over here as well. I don't know what. Maybe another storage shed, sort of like that lean-to that's over there. I'll run that along this side and then connect walls and stuff to it. Might make it a little bit taller so you can't just walk across it. And yeah, maybe I'll put one more building over here just to get some angles and stuff, but I think this is turning out okay. Wow. Oh, geez, it's almost 11. Okay. But hopefully you can kind of see what this is looking like, what the plan is here, because it's I think going to be pretty reasonable. Yeah, I think so. I may end up tearing down and terraforming this hillside a little bit. And if I just put one more building here, and I can make that the train station. Slide that across there. Yeah, I think that'll work. Yeah, it's unfortunate that my two angled buildings ended up, they're not the same angle, but they're both angled off in the same direction. So yeah, I think I want to put a smaller one over there. Extend that out around the hill, and that should be good. But this is looking good. Once I get through here and bone meal these roofs here a little bit, so they get some more grass and other things on them, I think this is going to be looking really nice. Man, I'm excited about where this is going. Okay, cool. All right, yeah, it would be kind of nice. Yeah, the wing doodles they look okay from this side. They're a little messy from the other, but I think that's okay. All right, I almost want to put another slab there. I don't think that would look good though. So, okay, yeah. So get the wing doodles on top of this building. So I've got them on the others. Now, Viking houses, you notice there are no windows. That was typical of Viking houses because it was cold. So yeah. All right, cool. Well, I'm psyched. This is turning out really well. I'm really happy with how this is going. Oh, whoosh over to that. Man. So yeah, I think this is a reasonable start to the new year. All of this fun Viking village. So I'll have fun playing in that, getting the insides all set up, all that good stuff. So nice little project. I'm kind of enjoying this. So all right, let's see. What else? Oh, I should roll some credits because credits are awesome, and there were some fun things that happened this stream. I definitely want to thank all of you for joining me. New subscriber, Minecraft Muggle, a couple of new followers. Y'all are awesome. You can also subscribe over there at Patreon at patreon.com/musicfreegaming. Again, that's patreon.com/musicfreegaming. And you can get some exclusive content, behind the scenes info, blog posts, all that good stuff. So check that out. You can also follow me on the socials at Twitter and Instagram at Music for Gaming. And join the Discord because, hey, Discord is fun and it's fun to chat off stream. So, yeah. Awesome. Well, I think that is going to just about do it for me. I'm going to take a look, see if there's anyone around that. Nope, I think that's just about it. It's like, hey, do I want to go raiding? With just the two of us looking at the numbers, I think that's a little small to do a raid. So go and cancel that. But be sure to check out some very awesome streamers. And until next time, be excellent to each other. This is Music for Gaming signing off.